As President Biden's political position rapidly deteriorates, he is expected to hold a critical news conference this evening. It was scheduled for 6:30 p.m., but at the start of our show here, Biden has yet to walk to the podium. This speech tonight is being viewed by American political pundits as the most high-pressure presidential news conference in modern history. It all comes as more and more Democrats and Hollywood elite cast doubts on President Biden's ability to win a second term. The list of people calling on Biden to step away from the campaign seems to grow every day.
Now, we always knew this election would be tough.
But should it be this tough? We now have the first Democratic senator calling on Biden to drop his re-election bid. Vermont Senator Peter Welch writing an op-ed titled "Biden Should Withdraw for the Good of the Country," writing that he has great respect for President Biden, calling him one of the best presidents of our time, but that the stakes could not be higher. For the good of the country, I'm calling on President Biden to withdraw from the race.
I'm expressing my opinion. Ultimately the president's going to have to make his own decision.
A growing number of Democrats have called on Biden to step aside.
We need to be prepared to make hard, cold decisions. What is the best for all of us?
It's been chaos for the Biden campaign ever since he stepped foot on the CNN debate stage.
Dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicaid, beat it to death.
No, I mean, because you can't undo the debate, and you can't undo the response that came after the debate that frankly did little to quell the fears about Biden's ability to effectively communicate the message and also to transparently explain any concerns about his health.
There are reports that some of President Biden's aides are discussing how to persuade him to end his re-election bid, but there is no indication that any of the discussions have reached President Biden himself.
Some of my concerns are allayed. Some others have been deepened.
This all comes after a stunning New York Times op-ed yesterday by actor George Clooney, who wrote, quote, "We are not going to win in November with this president." Clooney raised $28 million at a fundraiser for Joe Biden less than a month ago. Analysts say it's significantly damaging to Biden because Clooney's more than a celebrity endorser.
He is someone who has spent time with President Joe Biden. George Clooney is someone who has long trafficked in Democratic circles. He's someone who consistently is a solid fundraiser for Democrats.
Biden's opponent, convicted felon Donald Trump, is weighing in. Quote, "So now fake movie actor George Clooney, who never came close to making a great movie, is getting into the act. He's turned on Crooked Joe like the rats they both are." Not only that, Trump shared a video to troll them both.
So although I wish I were here with better news, the fact is that you and I are sitting here today because this will be your last week of employment.
Meanwhile, the venue is set in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the upcoming Republican National Convention. The former president is expected to be officially nominated, and Trump's choice for a running mate will soon be revealed.